这是一个相对比较大的坑啊。游戏名字叫 Ken Follett 是吧？肯弗莱特《圣殿春秋》是最近刚刚好这个一折，上个礼拜一折的时候买的，是个故事啊。这个先等主界面打开吧。语音只有一个英文跟德文你只要看到一个是英文，一个是别的文的话呢，基本上的工作室就是那个国家的，所以这个是一个德国的工作室做的。但是翻译有很多，既然有个英文的就玩英文，其实你要法文的话还可以挑战一下，德文就算了，德文一点技术都没有。对 ，Ken Follett's the Pillars of the Earth， 这个倒是没翻译掉 ，the Pillars of the Earth 翻译成圣殿春秋，不知怎么翻译的，这种翻译太那个。太走意了 ，auto save feature， 这个出来就自动存档了。是2本书啊，分书1跟书2啊，然后是以这个故事一段一段进行的，这样的是吧？这个呢 ，Chapter 1 to 7， 还能看到类似于广告的东西。是干嘛呢？哎，干嘛？啊 ，Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth， Soaring the Wind Book 2是吧 ？Chapter 8 to 16， 还有吗？还有 Book 3啊 ，Book 3还没出来是吧？后面还会有 Book 3，Eye of the Storm。这 Book 3什么时候更新啊？查一下。讲故事，成就还挺多，41个成就，好像很多要多玩，不止1周目。原价119，上个礼拜好像刚好1折。讲的是12世纪在英国一个贫穷和战争年代，一个小镇开始建造一座大教堂，那看来又跟这个宗教也许有点关系是吧？下一章什么时候更新？肯弗莱特作为特别会算啊，还有配音的是吧？肯弗莱特是谁啊？我还不认识啊。改编自肯弗莱特的世界畅销书是吧？啊，是本书是吧？2017年流行，评分78分，看不出来什么时候会有第三本书。这个是3，这个是2了。Book 2， 耶，我查一下吧。这个指南那边有没有人讨论什么时候会出这个 Book 3？Why is the price so high？ 还有这种问题。Book 3，Where is Book 3? Here is it. The final book will be available. The final book is out now. 已经出了吗 ？The final book is out now. Trailer， 只有 trailer 是吧？那跳票了。其实应该就跳票了。它这游戏17年就出了，到现在只有2本书了，第3本书还是没有出来。那应该就只有2本书了，成就应该就2本书。来吧，是这么看的。哎，而且为什么2还不能 start book？ 是必须要一点点看过去是吧？那3可能也有啊，难道没有吗 ？Book 3 15 to 21。稍等一下，一个德文，一个那个 book， Prologue Book 1 Book 2只有2本，可能真只有2本。玩下去就知道了。Start book， 那传就行了。Want to play tutorial? Yes。一部分来的，既然是以故事呢，肯定是以一章一节一章来的。Current location 是吧 ？Cathedral， 然后呢 ，Work by left clicking and， 这还要操作的，这不是就看书吗？不会吧 ？Option menu setting in game interface 这怎么？Documents， 我靠，不会吧 ？Map， 这还有可玩性的，我还以为就是看书呢。Setting 呢 ？In game show progress show question logs。Graphics, full screen, additional animation, brightness， 还能用手柄呢。Audio, mute， 这应该就开了，这样就没声音了。Control， 那暂时就 mouse，Steam controller, language， 那就这个就 subtitle。Continue. Move your cursor around the room. When it changes to 这个 click the right mouse button multiple times to think about an object。这个什么 ？Masterfully crafted. Sally knows where she's doing. Strange when your children surpass you. 然后就没了，就进入下一阶段了，是吧？然后呢 To see all objects, characters, and exits you can interact with, click and hold the mouse wheel, or press and hold the space bar. 啊，这样的是吧？能走吗 ？Move the cursor around the room. 啊，可以走了是吧？能过去吗？回不去了是吧？来吧。He wanted me to have them. Best tools I ever had. Those were Tom's too. 主人公谁啊？反正一点啊，这是算 tutorial 是吧？只是教程。下一步呢？还能看吗 ？He wanted me to have them. Have them. Best was. 你 have them 啊？你还能干嘛？啊，是 left click 啊，还 left click to interact。就把工具拿起来 ，take， 也没有别人能选。这 Ken Follett 我估计是可能是一个 British writer。Your inventory is displayed at the bottom of the screen on the left-hand side. Click your tools to equip them. 啊，这样。Your tools are now equipped. Left click on something to use them. 这干嘛 ？Gargoyle， 什么东西 ？Not done yet. I have to finish it. Almost done. Not done yet. 啊，还。嘣嘣，哎，干嘛？还不会吧？这还有这种操作？就这样呗。可能不止一下子，就可以了。居然还有可玩性的。哦。这是谁啊 ？Sally, talk to Sally. My daughter, stubborn as me, and as stubborn as his mother. I had her mother. 怎么现在变成 daughter 了？啊，这样选了 left click to choose your answer. Later in the game, you can also skip lines of dialogue by clicking left. Wave to get your daughter's attention. Cough to get your daughter's attention. Cough. Get your daughter attention 还行啊。If you want to stay silent, wait for your timer to run out 啊，这样是吧 ？Daughter, you will return later. Ask your daughter to come with you. Come with me. 手一摆就过来了，是吧？啊，就跟着你了。你确定这个是小说改编的吗？这不太像小说。When your cursor changes to 这个 ，click to explore another area. Double click on an exit to speed things up. 啊，这套路也就有了。Right 不行吗？啊，错了。Double click to speed things up. 为什么全部是影子 ？Shire England. 1135年就来了是吧 ？Tutorial 结束了。OK。110集，如果它这故事挺长的话，其实不算亏。还有人问这故事为什么这么价格这么高？这个质量绝对是可以的。简单看了几张照片跟 PV 我就知道了，肯定不是 crap 游戏。啊，虽然剧情不会很短，肯定是要玩一段时间。尤其像我这种想收集全成就的话，第3本书可能还真的没有。反正一周目就顺利玩下去啊，不管选什么，除非 game over。啊，这个不会就是男主。Tom.
Can't complain.
Agnes.
After all, there's a cozy tree in my back.
I promise, this will be the last fire.
Last fire.
After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hide?
这不能暂停了。
Keep his palace.
啊，可以快进。
Maybe strengthen the town's defenses. Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
这里不能打开菜单，挺难的。
There.
Alfred.
Took me a lifetime to find some dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff? That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And we might be able to sell it. Right, now let's see if this does the trick.
这里操作什么 ？Make a file, current location, camp， 把那个speech volume 已经 maximum 了是吗？ 那音乐稍微的轻一点。Effect 没问题，音乐改到一半。这个他如果真的请音配的话呢，不能不听音呢。不听音，难道还要我来给你配音 ？Continue，空格键按一下Book Process Prologue，Open Options Menu，Item Inventory 还能看的是吧 ？Prologue，Book One Process Prologue。这个为什么有好几个？
Hurry up, I'm freezing.
这难道还能 out 呢？来点了也没用啊！不是点了也没用啊！这样子。
Yeah, should be dry enough.
I told you.
All I need is a new good sparks.
Come closer, dear.
Flint
keep
and
you
steel
warm.
should do the trick. It's good that I always have some with me.
What's the matter? Just use the flintstones, Tom.
哪有 Flintstone 啊？But the steel still shines. 这样。
Martha, you want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Alfred, you go and look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family.
这个确实是阴
You
影，
sit, I'll take care of
这
it.
个不是美音。
You still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something
Exeter?
that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time? Or would you keep on looking?
妈，还有选项 You know I could do so much more. I'd glad to stay. 这是
You
谁
know I could do so much more.
谁知道能选？
You said the same thing then, and look where it brought us. Just promise me you'll think about it.
I need to find some proper water. You just collected a clue. Clue works like items. Use them on characters to talk about them, and use them on objects to ponder how the clue and object might get connected.
Maybe we can sell the baby.
Alfred!
I'm joking. Don't listen to me.
Alfred. Global global 就整体的这个 BGM， 整体的音量 ，mute 可能不行。Continue。哇！这我不念，东西应该挺多的。可以拿了吗？
Can you see the sun yet?
No, but Martha,
Don't distract me. I'm working.
Tom's 吗
Stupid snow. Why did it have to come down just now?
？Tom's
Should never have
Snow.
left.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
Tom's stuff. Tom 这么长的吗 ？Documents， 看一下吧。点这个是吧？哇 ，Tom's stuff。Tom received this mason's tool and mason tool as a farewell gift in Exeter, 1125. He uses it to lay the groundwork for new buildings. Its shadow can tell time and point out the east, the direction a church must always face. Exeter was Tom's first time working on a cathedral, and initially it was like any other job. His master builder often scolded him for not working up to standard, but soon Tom began to understand the importance of proportion, the symbolism of numbers, and the almost magical formulas for solid structures. The stuff reminds him of his dream to one day build a perfect cathedral from the ground up. 行，这里信息量还挺大。能拿起来吗？还只能看是吧？你看了为什么？干嘛？不会出来，因为看过了。看过的还能选。menu 这个呢 ，fire。 一周末反正照样的玩的细点，干嘛 ？Stomach。
Hungry?
I'm fine.
我还能再看。这个东西难道还能？啊，原来如此。
And it's just a staff, not a divining rod.
Not a
I
dividing
like
rod.
Salisbury. I wish we had stayed.
They have
Sadly.
no work for your father.
So what? I can work.
Once
You're
I've
a
found some,
mason, just like
that's
Tom.
where it'll go.
If he can't find work, you can't either.
你怎么还要一起说话呢？好乱。
Can I get a job when we arrive in Shiring?
You're a little girl.
You can all help. We'll get through this together.
Alfred,
What? Aren't you supposed to get water? I am not keen on eating rotten leaves tonight.
Alfred!
don't mind him, dear. Boys must act tough if they want to get by.
Is that so?
Hmm. 家务存档的。
And how's my little girl holding up?
I don't have time for holding up. I have to cut up our dinner.
You're a steadfast lass, Martha.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
I know. Just don't stroll too far.
Any idea where I could find some water?
Papa, no. I'm doing my job and you have to do yours. Anything else would be unfair.
Did you see a river nearby?
No, it's just woods.
这尼玛不是要你拿这东西问吗？那问了半天没用呢。逗我的吧？这能进去吗？这过得去吗？过不去了吗？这过不去了，那只能往这儿走了。哎，这这里还有一个，看到这个，这可以拿起来。One of the last things we haven't had to sell yet. into the forest. Deep in the wood. Current location. Work back. 东西还挺多 ，frozen puddle。dirty snow, plain snow. 还有这个，还能再过去吗？啊，去这儿了是吧？
Shoo.
就跑了。
Beautiful.
.哦呦，还能再过去 ？Deeper into the forest， 不会吧？诶，怎么这么自由呢？这个是。可能会被干掉，再进去，干嘛？啊，回来了，我没点。
It's just more woods down that way.
啊，不能去了，太自由那种过分了。这乌鸦我感觉还能干别的事情。
Nah, no getting through there.
行。Beautiful。啊，这次不错。走路速度有点慢啊。 不是点这儿就可以双击了是吧？那这样的话很远其实都可以做了。
That should be enough. I just need to break the ice.
你把 staff 拿过来，没有别的东西了。这还有解谜的环节。
just a start.
不行啊！上来就卡关是闹哪样？没用啊！这
Houses and sheds.
肯定不行的啊！干嘛？哈？原来如此，原来如此，原来如此，原来如此。
I could do so much better.
这个操作反正很简单。
But I have to feed my family.
哦。
Tom, what's keeping you?
Tom. That should do. 走。那还是 Book One Progress Prologue 啊，它可能一张，懂了。过了一张时候是标题会出来，否则你光 Prologue 要是有6、7部分是吧？6还是7部分的话，那太夸张了。干嘛？啊，你这边又点了账了，点了账就会卡一会儿。给谁都一样。
Here, water for your turnips.
Hooray! You can put it on the fire.
Hooray! Fire 啊。
And did you think about what I asked you?
什么事？Might never build a cathedral. I will take the job.
Dreaming of building a cathedral was foolish. When we get to Shiring, I'll take the job.
这个是念
Why is
shiring.
a cathedral so special?
Well, you've seen a few. You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already. Why do you have to build another one? Is it because God needs more houses?
May I?
If you must.
Well. Actually, a cathedral isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple, with some walls.
And on top of that, you put a roof.
Very good. A roof to keep off the rain, and walls to keep up the roof. Together that makes one big, long, but dark room. Like a cave.
好，你这建起来，还有 porticus 什么东西啊 ？Putting windows 这个好理解 ，porticus 什么东西啊？查一下。可是这次我可能从来都没有见过。porticus 什么鬼数单词？ A porticus in church architecture and archaeology is usually a small room in a church. 那你这也没解释。Small room in a church 是啥？ Porticus. Small room. 建的时候 build a porticus.
Now, we mustn't forget the doors.
啊，就门
And
口
not only doors,
小房间。
but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible.
But isn't it still dark in there?
那是窗户了。
It is.
所以先做什么 ？That's why we need some windows. So what do you suggest? 算了。
That's why we need some windows. So the people inside can see what they're doing.
这么玄学呢？
By now, we've carved quite a few holes in our
这
cathedral.
只是做梦而已。
Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work. That's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not only strong, but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows, everything perfectly proportioned.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
Proportion.
What does it mean?
It means beauty. Well, it means Not only will it keep them dry, it will give them hope. Agnes?
Mama?
Ooh.
The baby is coming.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
What?
You should have told me.
I'm so tired. I don't believe I can bring it into the world.
Oh, look at all the blood.
干嘛 ？Help Agnes， 这怎么 help？ 我也不知道怎么 help。Children, they're almost as scared as I am. 这是 children， 太像 children 了。
Children?
Children? Calm down.
Calm down, you two. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Let us help.
你能干嘛？Martha 肯定不行。
Alfred.
哇，这好难。
Get more water. Take snow if you must and make it warm.
Right.
What can I do?
我操 ！Stay steadfast. Yeah， 这个我根本没看过攻略。
And make me 2 lengths of string, each big enough for a necklace.
What for?
You'll see.
行，选一个看起来比较合适。然后呢，help Agnes， 这反正不用存档，因为是单线的嘛。Do the help, look around, hold her. Story.
Remember when Martha was born? And the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
Isabella.
You were building a chapel. And you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she
Midwife.
said, that drunken old witch will let her deliver her little wolfhound pups. And she took us to our own chamber. And poor Lord Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
Hold her 我才哎是。
Right,
What
what can I do to help?
Cover me.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
Oh, your hands are cold.
I could warm them for you.
No. Stay here. Please.
Hold her with look around. 哦，这可以有，这个有，才有 children。
Alfred,
你还能干嘛 ？Build a bigger fire.
go and collect more wood. Let's have a bigger fire.
More wood.
Do what your father tells you.
Yes, Mother.
这已经第3个孩子了。Some metal pot， 这样手应该热了。
It's not long now. Be ready.
I'm here with you.
I know.
I put more wood on the fire.
Can you feel the warmth?
Yes.
What else can I do?
Keep me warm. It's coming! Help me, Tom! It's coming!
I can see it.
I can see it 还行。
It looks horrible.
序章就这么感人了吗？
A perfect boy.
出血量这么大呢？可怕。
You're still bleeding.
It's all right. It will stop soon. Tom,
Yes?
thank you for being my midwife. Do you remember the night I came to you? In your lodge? When you were working on my father's church?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I never regretted giving myself to you. Never. For one moment. Every time I think of that night, I feel so glad.
Me too.
Mm, 要点了吗？不用点吧。故事。
I hope you build your cathedral.
I thought you were against it.
I was. But I was wrong. You deserve something
这
beautiful.
出这么多血还能活？不可能活的，
Build a beautiful cathedral. For me.
肯定有原因。
Papa, what's wrong with her face?
Agnes. Agnes, wake up.
这个是念 Agnes， 是英文的念法的吗？不是应该念 Agnes？ 这么冷的天，出水量那么大吗？肯定走人。所以就变成一个老爹带3个孩子了，是吧？这年龄差距一个比一个大。这年长的感觉怎么看再年轻，肯定也有16、17岁嘛。什么 Daedalic Entertainment 啊，游戏公司吧？诶，现在序章应该结束了。到处都是宗教的气息。based on the novel. 原价120不到一点，打个1折，他妈只要10多块钱，10多块钱玩这个游戏，那是刺激。The Pillars of the Earth， 那这样序章应该结束了 ，Prologue 应该结束了。词汇量除了极个别的一些鬼畜以外都还行。干嘛 ？What you did? You want your cathedral to bring hope 啊？这选项有关系是吧 ？The pillars of the earth from the ashes. Prologue. What you did? You want your cathedral to bring hope. You were hesitant to accept just any job the bishop might offer. You were forgiving of Alfred's behavior. You struggled to support Agnes during childbirth. You found information about Tom's past. 哈？这难道他 Agnes 还不会死吗？靠，这还会影响走向呢。Book 1 From the Ashes. Chapter 1. 然后呢 ？Philip. 这一章就叫 Philip。等到能操作了，我给它掐掉。反正以后都这个形式。这张反正下一张。
The year of our Lord 1135 had come to an end.
Year Lord.
King Henry of England, son of William the Conqueror, had died. It was a time of poverty and death. In their despair, some had come to believe Christ and all his saints had gone to sleep.
Christ.
And that the pillars of the earth themselves had begun to crumble.
Kingsbridge 还是 Knightsbridge? Brother Paul, stroke pony. 靠，这个
Brother
你
Paul, hello.
谁知道该怎么选 ？Novice。谁
You
啊？
just crossed the bridge, right? That'll be a farthing for you and a penny for your horse.
Inform of Mr.
Monks and villagers don't have to pay a toll.
Ah, sorry, I'm not good at this. I told Brother Paul. It's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
It
Offer
is not
cheese.
much, but I can share this with you.
这不会是 cheddar cheese？ The cloth still smells a bit of the cheese that was wrapped in it. 哦，这其实会影响走向的是吧？
I hope now it will be easier for you to fulfill your duties.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Will you take care of my horse, brother? I've come to see Prior James.
Prior James? That's him the bells are tolling for. Leave the horse here. I'll get it down to the priory later. Fish should go nicely with that cheese.
What? Why are they ringing the bells?
Don't you know? The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
啊 ，Kingsbridge。
The devil has come to Kingsbridge?
Philip's Bible. You can use Philip's Bible on objects to find out what the Bible tells Philip about them, or use it on people to discuss matters of faith. Bible 还行啊，这样就第一章了。Book One Progress， 重新开始的话就直接就废了。啊，可以存档了是吧？啊，可以存档了是吧？有几个档？Saving Progress。哦，还能看到时间。原来如此，可以存档了是吧？对，然后呢，能回桌面吗？能回这个可以了。啊，这样的是吧？然后 Continue 呢？但也有 load 了是吧？也有 load， 这里可以 load。行了，懂了。那先掐一下。啊，这个就是封面了是吧？3本书 ，Chapter 1 to Chapter 7，From the Ashes。好像我连一个城都没打出来，是41个城，讲故事。啊，他每个东西都跟剧情有关的是吧？你怎么选，它可能才打出一个东西。你要选特定的才行。OK， 这个先把 Prologue 过一下。